Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just take the time to thank you for subscribing. If you're not, go ahead and subscribe. Uh, Today, our little project is we're going to be setting up a duck pen out in the pasture. And Marie's going to tell us why we're setting up a duck pen because I'm just here to help.
Yeah. All right. If you don't know, one of the fastest ways to grow your topsoil is using ducks. Um, and ducks, we have noticed that they don't damage our iris while going through and finding any little bugs that are in there in their leaves, and also going through and disturbing the soil a little bit. So we're going to use them to help with pest pressure and grow our soil and add nutrients. Hopefully it works out. In theory, that's what's going to happen. We'll see.
So basically, we're going to take up the old pen that had the donkeys and ponies in it to strip the grass.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to set up a new pen for the ducks to add nutrients back into the ground.
Yes, and the ducks, and we might put some chickens in here as well. They'll tear up all the donkey and horse manure.
Right, and we're going to clip their wings to keep them from flying
Mm-hmm.
over and everything. So,
Yep, and we're gonna get them a little hut, get them set up. So we hope you
should
guys
be a fun
enjoy it.
day.
Come on along. Stuff is great, but man, if it gets tangled.
I think it'd probably be easier to just lay it on the ground
Okay.
instead of trying to hold it.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. He's so sweet. This is why stuff doesn't get done.
So when you're putting up your premier fencing, you always got to make sure that these wires aren't looped under your spike. Sometimes what they'll do is when it's tangled or you're putting it up, it'll loop under there, so when you stab it in the ground, that black wire and that white wire is going to be pinched and it'll cause a short in your wiring, so it won't work correctly. So just make sure it ain't tangled. The black wire is on the bottom, so it'll work correctly. My fork extenders. Okay, so we made it up here. Got the tractor set up. Pretty much all the hay bale is a counterweight for the tractor because they're too light in the back end. But if you watched our other video about me going over the tractor, you know that already. So basically what this is the homemade trailer. And this box actually unhooks and comes off. So you disconnect the chains. There's one on the opposite side too. And then you come back here and there's bolts holding the box to the trailer. So you take those bolts out. You just take those out, one on each side, the chains on each side, and then you can take this box off and use it for a pin or whatever you want. And then in theory, you're supposed to be able to use the flatbed part of the trailer as a separate trailer. So it's just a neat little trailer that I picked up. We don't use it very often until now. So here we go. So pretty much this is why I have my truck set up like this. It's because I can pull my truck out here and I can work on anything I want. You've seen it at Brandon's house working on everything. I have every tool I need to work on anything. So we got that bolt out. Then do the same thing on the opposite side. So we got the bolts out in the back, both the safety chains unhooked on the front. And now I'll take the tractor with my little fork extenders, stick it through there and see if I can pick it up off there. So there we have it. Basic idea. We got the box off the trailer. Now that in theory you have two trailers and a pin for whatever you want to put in it. In this case, ducks and chickens. So big pen for ducks and chickens. So now we'll carry it over there and put it in our fence we set up.
right, so I wanted to show you guys this real quick. Look at these Muscovy claws. Muscovies have these huge claws compared to our ducks. So they're pretty cool. And they're also really good at fighting off predators. We lose the least amount. Well, I'd say geese. We lose least amount of geese than Muscovies to predators. And we also clipped their wings, their flight wings, and we only clip them on one side. Because some ducks, if you clip it on both sides, they can still hop over the fence. So we don't want that. So we're gonna go ahead and let our Muscovies out. They're so cute, all chit-chatting. We're gonna have to work on catching more as well. See, they're all getting their feathers all straightened back out after having their wings trimmed or clipped. It doesn't hurt. It's like, you know, trimming your fingernail.
Got my little, it's a current alert. And it worked. All you do is press the button. You can probably hear it beeping. That means the electricity's working. You get out here, no electricity. Our main goal in this was to get the ducks out in the pasture where they could do a little more work as far as, you know, they clean up pests, they fertilize the ground with their poop. You know, there's a lot of benefits from being out in the pasture. The main reason they haven't been out in the pasture is because they're not dumb. They know we feed up there. They're going to come up there for feed, so this way maybe they'll stay out here. We got the, I guess you could call this a cage out here, so hut, so that they can stay safe at night. And we'll see how it goes and try to keep y'all updated on if it's working.
Hopefully
It's working.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Thank you for following along with us today and watching the video. Like I said at the beginning, we appreciate you subscribing. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, worst thing can happen is we do something wrong, and that way you can tell us. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I have another video of where I built a duck dock and put it on our pond. You can click on it here, and hope you enjoy it.
Thanks. Bye-bye.